Good morning, Gogglefrogs.
Good morning.
I hope you're all excited, lively, and had a good night's sleep. I don't think either of us has slept very well, but we're happy as little tadpoles, little Gogglefroggers that we are. So anyway, I hope you're okay. Sorry, I was just checking if that was the cat wanting to come in. It's not. Hopefully you've had a lovely week. It seems like 2 weeks since we were last together, but it's only a few short days. So we have, thank you, Brigitte. It's 328. Wow. Amazing. So lovely to see you. Hopefully you've had a fabulous week. Got lots of knitting or crochet or stitching or crafting or just time for you in. So I've realised that mine, I think, is in the back of the car. So I'll need to fly out to the car while the music's on and get my crochet. I don't think it's round here. No, I think I did take it to the what is it? The hairdressers the other day, and I didn't do anything. So I'll find my bag while the music's on. Anyway, Robert, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Very tired. It's been a very crazy week. Had a stinker of a migraine yesterday, and it's not really gone away. However, today has been sugar. Didn't want to do that.
Oh.
Yeah. That's okay. I can fix that now. Today has been so far a good day, and it's going to continue to be a good day, and this is why. One, I'm going to see the new Harry Potter film in 2 and a bit hours. Two, I actually had lots of, although broken but solid sleep last night. 3, we're with these lovely people. Of course, it's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
I'm off this weekend, and I did Wordle this morning in 2 goes. It's never ever going to happen again, but 2 guesses and I got the word.
Well, I just don't get Wordle. I've never done it. So next time we catch up, you can present it to me and try and explain what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So does anyone else do it? I don't understand it, but we'll have a look. But yeah, it's taken the world by storm. And do you know what I absolutely love? When somebody creates something and then it becomes this amazing sensation, and it makes them be able to never worry about money ever again in their life, so that they can live and create other amazing little things that they've always had in their minds as well. So I think it's an amazing little story. I'm not actually sure how long the person has been going, what they've done in the past, but the fact that they've sold their Wordle business for X amount of money, I just think good on you. So absolutely fabulous. Sudoku and Wordle enigmas to me. Brigitte says yeah to me as well. So shall we say some good mornings?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's say good morning. You know, Saturday mornings, this is how they roll. Lots of people rush out, do a little bit of shopping or do breakfast with the family, or just get, and then it's like, oh my word, let's get into Gogglefrogs later. So I know that we're perfectly formed at the moment. There will be more joining us, and we know that. And then for people like also sort of, we've got about 45 minutes. I was sat here putting my makeup on at like 10 to thinking, but it's because I've had about 3 hours sleep, so never mind. So anyway, we'll say some good mornings. We have in the house this morning, we have Judy. Good morning, Judy. How are you? Lovely to see you. And hello, Joe. How are you
doing?
Joe. Lovely to see you again. And then good morning, Janice. Lovely to see you. How's London? Good morning, Brigitte.
Good morning, Brigitte.
And Rodolph is there as well.
Rod will be there as well because they're in Swindon this weekend for the cross stitch weekend.
Oh, of course. Good morning. Taking time out when you're away for the weekend. This lady will never, ever, ever miss an episode, which is great. And I want to say a huge welcome and hello to Amber across that tiny little pond all the way in New York City. Hello, Amber. How are you?
Good morning, Amber.
Oh, and Brigade says that Rod is on the sewing machine. So that's fabulous to hear. And I hope you have an amazing cross-stitch weekend, which is fab. And I'll just go up through chat. Oh, we haven't done the rules. Well, there's not really rules. Hello, if this is your first time, we will chat for the next hour about who knows what. And if we've got a chat box on the right-hand side, please feel free to say who you are, where you're from, and chat to everybody. And we will read out the chat, because after the show, you get a replay.
Hi, replay.
Sorry?
I said hi, replay.
Oh, hi, replay. So on the right hand, there's no chat on the replay, which is why we read it out so you know what the wonderful Gogglefroggers are saying. And hello to everyone on YouTube as well. And
hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. You won't see the comments, which is why I read them out. And also we've got a lovely Facebook group, which is Gogglefrogs Craft and Natter. And we will share some of the creations. If anyone's posted anything in the last few days, we will share what's in there later as well. So that's that. And I think we've had somebody else join. Let me just double check. Hello, Safi. Lovely to see you. Good morning. So I'll put my lippy on at some point as well.
I've just realised, showcase 4 weeks today.
Wow. And our showcase, I know lots of you have got your tickets already. It is Knit and Natter from 11 till 3. But because Gogglefrogs will be retiring, shall we say, from this in June, we always said we wanted to do an exhibition. So part of that is to bring our lockdown creations so we can all share, have inspiration, get to know each other, because we know each other on this, but to meet people. And tickets are available on the website gogglefrogs.co.uk, because we have had to hire a hall before and after as well to make sure it's all but so if you want to, and there's free tea and coffee, and you'll meet Gogglefroggers, so which is great, and we can't wait to meet you as well, which is brilliant. So let's have a look. So Brigade, let's catch up on chat. Brigade says, morning peeps, 328, episode 328. That's amazing. Joe says, good morning all. Good morning. Judy says, morning everybody. Brigade says, I'm logging on from sunny Swindon for a while. My husband's just gone to Swindon as well to watch the football. Well, I think it's in Swindon. I said the accent then, sorry. I'm sure they're playing at home. I'm not too sure. But he's got a new Swindon top on that he's really proud of. So he's gone to watch that. Amber says, good morning, everyone, from Princess Curtain Crusher. And yes, so hello, Princess Curtain Crusher. And if any other Gogglefrogging pets are watching, let us know who's watching. Gogglefrogger Splodge is out in the garden because there's a strip of sunlight and she always loves her sunbathing. Janice says, morning all. Brigitte says, Sudoku and Wordle enigmas for me. I've read that out, yeah. Saf says, good morning all. Brigitte says, time flies. Do we get an actual ticket for the show?
I think we can do something.
Yeah.
You probably won't get it until the show, but I'm sure we can do something.
Yeah, we'll do something. We've not actually thought of that one. It's just like, yeah, we can do the tickets. So your name will be on the list, so it means you're definitely coming in. And Sophie says, I've just realised the showcase is the same daughters as her daughters. C of E camps, they may be a bit late, but definitely coming. Oh my word, that's amazing. Brilliant. Sorry, is it D of E or C of E camp? I don't. Oh no, it's D of E, Duke of Edinburgh. Wow. Good luck to your daughter, and I hope she has a lovely time. And Safi says she's at football as well, not in Swindon though. Oh wow. Which football are you at? Whereabouts in the world? I'm sure it's around Wakefield.
So Swindon is at home today.
Oh, is it? Thank you. You know, when you just suddenly realise, I think he's going home, but I have seen a Walsall ticket for some point. But yeah, so he's all excited, and that's another lovely story. please. I'm not into football myself. However, they had quite a few years where there was friction between the owners and the management and the fans. And so for the last few years, anyway, somebody has managed to buy the person who owned most of the club out, and all the fans are very happy. And it's lovely seeing, from a team where all these supporters who support them from when they were tiny have left away, to the point where my husband didn't have a season ticket for about 2 or 3 years because there was that much animosity to getting season tickets again. I think that's really, really nice. So I think there's a lot to do with who owns a company and what they try and do. And yeah, so they're all totally enjoying it again, which is great. So yeah, so that's that. Like I said, I just don't know. Oh, Safi says, it's a daughter, Rothwell Town. No, Rothwell, very well. Yes, we're playing Crossgates at Crossgates. So, oh, wow. And Crossgates, that's where my dad worked for all his career, in Crossgates. So, yeah, so he worked at Vickers, which is tank factory there. And he loved his job so much that if it snowed, my dad would be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. He'd have to walk out of the village, up all of the hills, probably 2.5 miles, to get on a bus route where it was should we say, flat enough for buses to run, and he would make it to work. It's just, he just loved his job, and I just think anyone who has a job like that must be amazing. So yeah, I don't think it happens that much. So anyway, 3 cheers for your daughter, and let's hope that they win at Crossgates. So
at least it looks like it's a lovely day for it.
Yeah, because it's beautiful and sunny, but doesn't look windy. So although it's not overly hot, it's quite nice to sort of do sports in this temperature, isn't it? About 9-10 degrees ish, because it doesn't matter. Like it's nice when you're getting running and you don't get overly hot. So anyway, good luck to everybody who's playing sports today, and we'll put some music on it in a minute. And when the music comes on, I need to fly out.
It's the National today as well.
It's what?
It's the Grand National today as well.
Sorry, I don't matter it.
Oh no,
it's not fine.
It's the National today, and I'm tempted. I haven't even looked at the runners yet, but I might do that during the music and see if there's a Gogglefrogs related horse to have a bit of a flurry on.
Yeah.
Right, shall we do some music?
Yeah, and then I can find me crochet.
Okay.
So I'm loving this crochet.
I've listened to this piece of music because it was a recommendation. However, I've not selected the recommended video and I haven't watched the video. But based on the fact that it's from the proms, I'm hoping that means that it's a safe video. So apologies in advance. But sit back, relax, and enjoy Saturday's musical interlude. And Angela, you have 4 minutes. Enjoy.
Well, that was fab, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I listened to the music several times because I was trying to find a version that I could play the video to. And what I generally do now is I'll listen to the piece of music on the first video that comes up and decide if I like it or not. And then I'll try and find a video that I think would work with it. So yeah, that was I loved that piece of music. So thank you, Brigitte, for suggesting it. So there we go. So I've been looking at the horses in the National today. I can't find one that is Gogglefrogs related or wall related, but there is one called Good Boy Bobby, and I'm kind of thinking, should I? Seems a bit too much of a coincidence.
Oh yes, sorry, I'm sat there thinking, who's Bobby? What do you know called Bob? It's just like, oh my word. Oh dear. Honestly, more sleep.
Right. Let's catch up on some chat. So Safi said it's a bit chilly where she is. Brigitte said all the cars were covered in frost this morning. Yeah, it's still really frosty in the mornings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Georgie has joined us. Morning, Georgie. And Brigitte says all the guys dancing from Strictly. If that had been in the list of options, she would have chosen that one. So thank you for that. Georgie says, wow, mesmerising music and dancing. Brigitte says, brilliant. Thank you for that. Georgie says, go for it, Robert. Brigitte says, but you are a good boy, Robert. But are you a good boy, Robert? Thank you for that. Oh, dear.
I'm just looking for where I am in this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, so you've had a busy week then, Robert?
Work's been chaos.
Oh,
It's yeah. I've had 2 visits this week. Events galore. COVID is still causing havoc. Yeah, it's just been a bit frantic. So glad I'm off.
good.
So
you can have a nice break and enjoy your cinema this afternoon.
Yes. And I get half of Easter weekend off as well, which is really nice.
Oh,
I've got to work Friday and Saturday, and then I'm off Sunday, Monday. So that'll be nice.
Oh, that will be lovely. So you get Sunday and Monday off. Oh, fab.
Are we going to church on Sunday?
We can do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm around. So shall we go? Because
I think we should.
Yeah, Easter Sunday's always lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I haven't been for so long. I really haven't. So I think they'll be really happy.
I'll let you decide whether we go to Aylesbury or Wingrave. I'd like to go somewhere there's communion if possible.
Yeah, that's fine.
If not, then I don't mind. You decide.
I'll have a look around and see. So yeah, don't worry. We'll find somewhere.
Brigitte's going. Brigitte, thank you for joining us. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy whatever project it is that you've got to do for the weekend.
Yeah.
And definitely post pictures, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes. Have a lovely time, Brigitte and Rod.
Safe drive home, of course.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, I'll tell you something. This is it's nice to have a hot cup of tea and sit down and enjoy it. And I'm just trying to warm my hands up because you know when I just don't like feeling hot, and it's not really. Well, it's so sunny outside that I don't want to put the heating on because then I'll be too warmed. So I think this is just warming me up enough. If I'd thought about it, I could have just put a cardigan on, but I didn't. So never mind. I'll grab a cardigan afterwards. But yeah, it's lovely and sunny outside. Really, really lovely. Oh, here we go. So I've still got I haven't really done much since the other day, but I'm about to change colour.
Yay!
Go into that, which it's always a real exciting time, isn't it? When you change colour. So yeah, looking forward to that. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there we go. Oh, so what's everyone else been up to this week? Hopefully you've had a lovely week. Anyone done anything exciting? To be honest, you know what? I looked at there was I can't remember which pattern it was, but there was a pattern posted. It might have been one that Georgie posted, and I thought, oh, I really like that. And then I had a look at you know when there's this strange little word, it takes you to Ravelry. And it then says, if you buy 3 of my patterns, whatever. And I suddenly looked and I thought, oh, do you know, I've just got to come back to this later. So I think over this weekend, I'm going to have a Ravelry browse, because whenever there's a free pattern or something that you guys share, The designers, when you actually look at all of their stuff, there's so many patterns. And I think it might, I tell you which one it was. Georgie posted, this was so naughty of you because it was such like knitting eye candy. It was a mobile with little balloons, hot air balloons on it.
Yeah.
It was stunning. So yeah, I had a look at that person's website, and I think there were quite a few interesting things on there. So yeah, I didn't download it because I thought, no, if there's a slight discount, I may as well buy a couple. Or on that one, it might have said if you buy 5 patterns, you get something. So, but with all of these things, if there's no discount, I'll buy it there and then. But if there's a slight discount, it does encourage me to go back and browse. So I think I'm going to have a few hours looking at Ravelry this weekend. And the contents of the back of my car are now all around the house. So I need to find homes. The other day I was going to go to the tip, and I'm in Buckinghamshire, not Bedfordshire. So I looked on our website at the tip, and it said closed. Was it Wednesday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Wednesday? I can't remember. So I've got this broken television in the back of my car, so that is now wedged in between the bins, ready to put back into the car to take to the tip. And then I was informed that apparently they're open every day. So I went, oh, okay then. But that's a little job that I don't think I'll do on a weekend, because tips are so busy on a weekend, aren't they? Yeah. So it's probably going to be much easier for me to pop over there on Monday. So I thought I'd do that. So it's organising a lot of things to go to the tip and other things. Oh, and I've just bought a new toaster. And you know when you walk into a shop and you think, which toaster shall I buy? Oh, I like the cuteness of that one. I've got this blooming toaster. Shove some toast in. And you know when there's a line of what isn't toasted, so it's absolutely naff, doesn't serve its purpose. So I don't know if I can take it back for that reason. But it makes it, you know, a normal toaster, it comes out nice. It comes out because it takes so long, just so dry. Like it.
Oh.
So I don't like it. So I think I'm going to take it back, and I never take things back, ever. But you know, when I thought, I can't enjoy my toast out of that, so it's going back. So never mind. So I'll find another one.
I would take it back and say it's faulty.
Yeah, I'll go back and just say, like, every piece of bread
because it doesn't cook the toast properly.
Like a French toast, and also, you know, they're not huge slices. But so anyway, it's going back. Yeah, that's it. It's going back. So thank you for that. Yeah, I will take it back. Only problem is it's all the way in Hemel, but never mind. Well, it's Robert Dyers. We haven't got a Robert Dyers here, have we? So
no,
I'll take.
I'm going to Hemel to see the film today.
Are you?
Yeah, because we want to see it in the IMAX, or I want to see it in IMAX anyway. So yeah, Hemel is the nearest IMAX.
Joy.
And then we have the joys of lawnmower shopping this weekend.
Really? Oh, and where are you looking?
Well, I don't know. I've decided that. So our lawnmower has been kind of gradually dying, and it's not dead yet, so we could still use it.
Yeah.
However, because of the very busy lives that we have, anytime we go to do the grass, it's usually been raining. And because electric prices have gone through the roof, I'm kind of thinking, actually, I'll go to a petrol mower, because then I only have to pay for the price of the petrol, which is not many litres for the size of the garden that we've got. Don't have to empty it as often. But it also means that if it's raining or rained, I can still cut the grass. So we might actually stand a chance of having a semi-decent garden for most of the year. So yeah, we're going to do that today.
I think that's a really good point. One that I probably wouldn't think of myself. And you think, oh, actually, yeah, why don't we have petrol mowers more often? Because it is a bit of a fiddle, isn't it? especially if you've got a front and a back garden, that you've got to why. So I've never actually thought about that. Yeah. So I'm now thinking, why have we got an electric one? Which means that every time the grass is cut, we've got to open doors and windows, and yeah, it's a bit of a Well, happy shopping is what we'll say to that.
We probably won't get one. He'll probably say, no, we'll just stick with what we got.
Well, you can start viewing now and start looking.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Robert has this suggestion that when you're doing a granny blanket, you do 2 squares that way, and then you turn it round the other way.
Yeah.
And I can just say, because whilst I know how to crochet, I do not crochet. So, and this does not, it's not twisted at all. So it definitely works.
But that's because you're not doing the granny stitch.
Oh, am I not? All right,
no.
Okay.
No, you're doing a granny square, but it's not the traditional granny stitch. And I think it's the traditional granny stitch that makes it twist.
Ah, right, okay, never mind. I was just bigging you up then anyway. I'll still big you up. But I kept looking at it thinking, it's not going to one side. Oh, this is really good. So does this mean that for this, I don't need to switch every 2 rows?
No. Well, you haven't been, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you have been?
Yeah, I've been rotating it every 2 rows.
I didn't know that. Well, it's not twisting then.
No,
sorry,
that's
my misunderstanding. I thought you said you hadn't been to it twisting it.
No, I have
been switching
and
it.
I looked at my work, thinking I am such a newbie when it comes to crochet. Like I can crochet, but I just don't. I can't. I can do squares. I can't do rows because I end up with an extra stitch here and there. So I don't know how I do it. So I can't do clothing or anything that requires straight lines. But yeah, this is not twisting, which I thought was down to your suggestion. So I do listen to you. And yeah.
How are your joins doing? Because I only showed you how to do it once, didn't I?
Oh, well, I think it's better than when I was doing it. Hang on, let's have a look at my joins. This is where Roberts is over. I don't think you'll be impressed with my joins. They're not perfect.
No, it looks better than it was.
It's better than it was, yeah. And you can't. You're going to say, because it's the colour changes so severely, you're going to get that. So that's the bit that goes over your feet, as far as I'm concerned, if it's a lap blanket and you have the wonderful other 3 pieces on show. So, yeah, I just thought it would be a really nice one. But yeah, I am really enjoying doing this. And I don't know why I haven't done more crochet blankets before now. It's probably because you have to go in lines. And then I end up with like 100, 102, 98. I don't know how I do it, but I do. Probably because it's on a much smaller needle. So maybe this is on a 5 mil, is it? I think it's 5 mil. Oh God, I've got to that age when you have to go like that. Even though I'm short-sighted, I'm long-sighted at the same time.
I should probably show you how to do this, because this is stripes.
Yeah.
But it's because of how the sides are done, it's really easy to do. So yeah, well, the next time you want to do a blanket, I'll sit with you first, and then we can work out which way to do it.
You know me though. I sit here, and it gets to, I think, at 11 o'clock at night. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to start such and such. So I go like rummaging in my stash, find something that I think, yeah, that'll do. Rummage and get the crochet hook and think, well, I'm starting it now, whatever. because we never sort of decide to start a project when we could get in touch and have a little like, what is it? Oh, do you know what? Facebook Messenger chat. Yeah. I'll get my words out eventually. So I think I'm definitely going for an afternoon sleep today.
Oh, I think you are.
Yeah. So I've got my lenses in, but I think my lenses might be coming out in a little bit. Nice afternoon. Oh,
Safi, I'm so pleased. Safi placed an order during the week and she got it. She says, my package arrived as well, thank you. It was beautifully wrapped and loved the Ringtons treats. I have to say the King Cole sock yarn is gorgeous. I hadn't realised it would be so colourful. Yes, that, and the one that you had is my favourite as well.
which one's that?
The Bumblebee.
Oh, yeah. It's incredible, isn't it? See you later, Safi.
Bye,
Lovely.
Safi.
Yeah, and glad you enjoyed your little ringtones and stuff. And see you soon. That'll be fab. So I'm sat here thinking, why haven't I done more crochet in my life?
It's really addictive, isn't it?
It's addictive, and it grows so quickly, doesn't it? Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Because
you say that, but my blanket. So I picked it up last night. I managed to do 3 sides in an hour and 3/4.
Wow.
Maybe an hour and a half, because it is that big now.
Yeah. But a blanket with wool, like normal wool, you always seem to choose something that needs a 3.25 or even a 4 mil. When you're doing something blanket size, it takes so long. Whereas crochet, it just, I'm enjoying it. Although I've still got so many half-finished projects, but this is one that I've just really enjoyed doing. It's really quite rewarding how quickly I'm going to have a finished blanket. And I still don't know how I'm supposed to edge it, but that's for another time. I've got another cake of this left to do.
I can help you with the edging, and you might just want to use a contrast for the edge rather than the same colour.
Right, okay.
Right, sorry, I'm just going for a bit of a rummage in the drawer that we can barely get into now. I need to find a particular stitch marker.
Oh, I found a couple of lovely stitch markers the other day. You know, when you open something and you've got these little tins and you've got little things all over, and you open them and you spot a stitch marker that you haven't seen in a couple of years. And I always think it brings a huge smile to my face. So whenever I see the little black cat ones, I think, oh, that's when we went to the first event after lockdown. You know, and other ones, and oh, that's the one that such and such bought me. So I absolutely love it, really do. So I had some of that time this week as well, when I was actually putting a couple of stitch markers away and finding lovely ones. Oh, I can't wait to know what Robert's looking for, which stitch marker he's looking for.
I'm trying to find a loop one, not a hook one. Right, which I've now found. And now
yay! It's always good.
Fiddlesticks. That's not coming out.
Daisy. Do you know what? I think for the rest of the day, I'm going to just do this crochet blanket. I think I need to, you know, when you just think it's so nice to just sit and watch telly. So I might watch Netflix or something like that and just do this and see how far I can get to in the third and the final cake. So,
whose bloody stupid idea was it to start a company and put it in front, put all the merchandise and the stuff we needed in front of his accessory drawer. I need a particular set of needles as well, and I can't get in the drawer.
Oops. This is quite funny, isn't it? But it's always the same. Do you know what? You can never blink it. You never find your own stuff, can you? Oh dear. I've just. Oh, what time is it? It's 41. I need to do Facebook in a minute.
Okay, and I just realised that's not actually going to help me anyway, so never mind.
I know. Let me have a. Oh, hang on. Sorry, my brain's not working as quickly as normal today. Right, I'm on my Gogglefrogs Craft and Natter now. There we go. So that will have refreshed, won't it? Oh. Right, where are we? Right, I'll share my script. Huh?
What's the matter?
No, I've just got Facebook, so we can show Facebook. Oops, that's me thing gone. Right, let's have a look at Facebook and see what's in there. There we go. So I'm not too sure what they are. Are they two?
It's a pair of trousers
that you knit.
Yeah, I think so, or crochet. I can't remember.
Oh my
it's definitely
word!
A pair of trousers. When you click on the link, it does look really nice.
Does it? All right. If you clicked on the link, I always think, oh right. Oh my word! They're amazing, aren't they? Really, really good. Very lovely for what do you call them? What do you call it? Like summer, and what are those things that people go to? Well, it's music festival type things. Yeah, that's right. And I don't quite know what's happened now. I'm going to have to stop sharing and find Facebook again. Won't be a second.
This is because of the millions of tabs you have open.
No, it's not. It disappeared. Like the Facebook disappeared. When I clicked on that link, it wouldn't let me go back to Facebook. And I only had one Facebook open, so it was a bit weird. So never mind, we'll just share again. So they're really unusual trousers, aren't they? Really wide at the bottom, which I think are lovely. Really, really nice. Here we go. So that's what that one. So thank you. Was that Katie? Thank you. And then Georgie shared this. Look at that beautiful little bird. That's gorgeous. So I absolutely love that.
She made that herself.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she made it up. She needed it for something and she didn't like the one that was provided, so she made one up.
That is gorgeous, Georgie. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my word. Oh my god, yeah, needed a bird for a granny square. Couldn't find a. Oh wow. You should feel pleased with yourself. I was really impressed that you'd actually thinking you'd followed a pattern for it, because I've seen that several times. Just haven't read the words. Aren't you a clever girl? Absolutely beautiful. And I was just thinking, do you know what? I think they would look lovely on, like bunting. You could do some like 10 little ones just on a little bit of bunting as well. It's so cute. Beautiful. Well done, Georgie. Love it. Georgie, it's again,
this is really nice.
It's a non-crocheter. It was only when I saw a comment from Dawn saying lovely stitch or interesting stitch that I looked at it again. I thought, that is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's lovely.
So you know how a few weeks ago we were talking about how you create stocking stitch and garter stitch in crochet? This is moss stitch in crochet.
Beautiful. So it looks lovely. And I was thinking, I think that would look really nice in either greys or monochrome or something like that. I just think it's lovely. Beautiful in colours, but I do think that we saw quite a lot over lockdown, didn't we, of different greys that looked amazing. So I'm just thinking that I've got three balls of another Caron, haven't I? That's like a grey colour that might be quite nice for something. And we did see this again. Sorry, we did see this before, but I do think it's incredible. And I keep looking at that thinking, how on earth do you do that pattern? I just don't understand it. So Safi, I know Safi's gone, but Safi, you're going to have to show me how to do this at the Knit and Natter. Honestly, I'd love to see it. It's amazing. So good. And then Tracy, I haven't got past the post box yet. I will do though. She has yarn bombed her post box. And I think I need to think about our local post box for a particular day. Marion, did we see this the other day?
We did. Yeah. Did you do a refresh before you shared the screen?
Let me. Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes things, because I wasn't even on this Facebook. Yeah, I've just refreshed again.
Unless there's just not been much posted.
Oh, well, never mind. We can celebrate Georgie's pattern. So that's lovely. Here we go. Right, I dropped this on the floor, so I'll have to try and get it from underneath. Come on, over here. Oh, dear. Oh, bless. So my mum got up this morning about 8:10. She didn't go to bed until about 3. So she's just having a doze, and I put a blanket round her. So she sat in the room. The heating's on in there with the thing around her, and it's right up to her face. So when I went in, I thought I won't give her a cup of tea. I'll wait and I'll make sure she can have a sleep for a little while, and then wake up later. I think we might watch a couple of films or something like that this afternoon. Something really quite relaxing. Yeah, which will be nice. So I hope you're all having a nice, relaxing day as well, because I think, it's the sort of time of year, isn't it, to have a really relaxing time. Here we go. I'd like to think that at some point I'm going to be able to post that I've got a finished blanket. The first one ever. So, and I can call it a finished blanket even if I don't finish around the edges. What do you do as edging?
It really depends. So you could do the same as you've done, but in a different colour.
Yeah.
You could just do singles. You could do doubles. You could try and put some sort of fancy pattern into it. It really depends. I don't think you want a fancy pattern.
No, I think it wants plain. So I think I'll have a look and see what colours I've got. I don't know. We'll see.
You just need to remember though that if you put a different colour on the outside, that's the dominant colour that you're going to see.
Yeah.
And that happens on every single blanket, and that's why when you decide, if you see a blanket that you like but you want to change the colours, you just have to be really careful when you change the colours, because the outer colour is always the colour that you'll see in it.
And the other thing, this is an Aran weight as well.
Yeah.
So it's it might be a little bit weird, but most of my stuff isn't Aran weight. I just suppose I could just double something else, couldn't I? I'll have a look and see. I think what I'd quite like is to edge it with like the taupe, because I quite like that colour. But we'll see. I don't even think there's it's still, we're just going to have to see. Who knows? There might be enough for a whole. Anyway, we will do what we will do. But I just want it all one colour rather than the colour changing around the outside. So we'll see what happens. But I won't be using as much if I'm doing a single or a double. You know what I mean? What is this? Is this a treble I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a treble. So, right, okay. So I don't even know what the things are. I'm just.
Amber's going. Have a lovely weekend, Amber.
Hi, Amber. Lovely to see you, and I hope it's all okay over there, weather-wise as well. Here we go. Oh, I'm very relaxed and chilled today. It's so I think it's going to be a lovely weekend. I really do. I need to get some milk at some point today, but I think that's about it. We've got bread, crap toaster, so I'll go back to using the grill again, which is fine. Oh dear, I need another hot cup of tea as well. So what are you doing tomorrow, seeing as you're off tomorrow, Robert?
Well, if we get a lawnmower today, it'll be cutting the grass.
Right.
If we don't, then I might just have to trim it so that it's not as long, and then hopefully dry out for next weekend to cut it.
Oh, well, we've got one that you could borrow if you wanted to borrow one if you don't get one.
Oh, I've got a lawnmower. I just I can't use it while the grass is wet, or it's as long as it is.
Oh, right, okay.
And that's one of the reasons for going to a petrol, because it doesn't matter how long it is or how wet it is, it still cuts.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know what ours is. I know.
Yours is electric.
Yeah, it's electric. I don't know what type it is. And I do know that the cable's been gone over a couple of times, and it's had to be redone. So every so often, when the grass is being cut, I just hear this indignant swear, and then I know something's happened, and it's normally stops working at the same time. So the cable's then in two pieces and has to be re-put together and taped. So it's probably, highly delicate as to how you use that thing either, actually. So no, don't ever use it. Don't want you getting electrocuted. Oh, when I got me, I was on a variable speed motorway, and I didn't know that the thing had reduced, so it wasn't like, I know I'm not paying attention. So anyway, I've just got my license returned to me after paying me money, so never mind. So at least, do you know what, it was really weird.
Did you not just want to do the course instead?
I wasn't offered the course.
Oh, was you not? Oh
no, I was 1 or 2 miles. Like everyone's different as to what they want to offer, so never mind. It was my fault. It's 70 on a motorway. I was doing 70 and it had dropped to 60. And to be honest, I saw a flash and I didn't even know that it had reduced. So that's not. I know it's naughty of me. But we're all doing the same speed on the motorway. I just didn't know. And I do think it's really hard on these variable motorways where you don't. I notice like squares on the thing. Anyway, it's my fault entirely. So at least I've got my little license back. Points in
and
about
sometimes they're really short notice changes as well, aren't they?
It was one of those that it had gone down to 60 for a stretch, not in a roadwork area. There was nothing. It just taken it to 60. It wasn't Sheffield, and then it was back up to 70 in no time at all. So it was one of those, I know it's my fault. I know some people would have said, oh, you should have contested it. No, I was in the wrong, so it's fine. But it was one of those where there was absolutely nothing. There were no crosses saying, warning, lane's going to be closing, proposed work, like, what is it? Work. So, yeah. So, so at least that's back now. But yeah, didn't get a course. So never mind. Just one of those things. So, oh, sorry, that was a comment off Amber. That was another one. Right. And I'm about to turn the corner again. Turn the corner. I really like doing corners on crochet.
I like doing corners.
I don't know what it is. It's just, they're just really exciting, aren't they? So I absolutely love this. Really, really nice. So maybe I need to give crochet more of an opportunity in future. And I think it'd be easier to use up a lot of my stash with crochet. I'd use the stash quicker.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Although there's no way that stash is ever getting used up, because I'm not leaving to 200. There's enough in that stash forever and a day. So.
Right. Well, we are nearly at 11 o'clock and I've just finished a row. So.
Have you? And I've just finished my corner.
I think we should call it a day.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. We're both really, really tired. I think I've had about 3 hours sleep. I think Robert's probably had the same. Very good sleep, but like intermittent sleep. And so we're all ready for a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend, aren't we? A nice relaxing weekend. Joe, it was lovely spending an hour with you. Great start to our day as well. The fact that you're here, it's always lovely for you to be here. And yeah, so whatever you are doing, have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, just whatever happens, you may have a busy weekend with lots of things, ferrying people around, but make sure that you spend some time for you, doing some more crafting, because it always makes us lovely and happy, doesn't it? And yeah, and I'm going to do crochet. Something I thought I'd do.
Bye, everyone.